Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna, the Let's Play Blind with me, Rambler. Right then, we have completed World 3's puzzles, hooray! So we've only got World 4 to go, and then that's not it. Then we have to go and get the stars as well. But I have been given permission to use the guide, or a guide, even the guide. If there is the guide, I shall use it, but I suppose there is more than one guide, therefore the definitive article is not actually applicable to this particular sentence structure I'm trying to say, which is absolute rubbish. But anyway, the point being is I'm allowed to use a guide to get the stars, and I shall be doing that. Now, I don't know if Okay. I broke something, didn't I? What happened? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? There are transcend, show threads. I don't see any new threads. Okay, right. Well, that's interesting. Wait, 3. Where's 4? Oh god, I've broken the world. There we go. There's the puzzles. Well, I guess it's to do with the transcendence thing. You know, I mean, how many have we got now? We've got. Oh, we need 3 more, 4 more. I don't know. It's 4 more, I suppose. Right, okay, let's go then. So, after breaking the world... yeah, I can use a guide to get the stars, and... I don't know whether to do it on-screen or off-screen. Let me know if you'd rather see me get the stars with a guide, or do you want me to do it off-screen? I don't mind which, but let me know what you'd prefer for me to do. I can show it if you want, but I will probably use a guide, just because I haven't got a lot of time on hand to spend solving stars. I've got little bits and bobs to do, and plus I'm applying for some new jobs. So... yeah, just let me know if you want me to do it, because I can. That's fine. Or whether you just want me to go get them off screen after we've done these puzzles. I can do that, and then we can bring the game to a close. But with that being said, we've got more stuff to do anyway, that we must show. And that is this place. I don't know what it's called, but it has those gargoyle gremlin statues again. Interesting. Without creative, independently thinking and judging personalities, the upward development of society is as unthinkable as the development of the individual personality without the nourishing soil of the community. Einstein. I see. So in other words, be yourself and tell everyone to F off, and society will continue and do well. I've always agreed with that statement. Good times. Right, okay, I don't think there's anything else really. It's quite a limited area. I suppose it's quite fitting considering we're near the end. Or at least near the end of the puzzles. So, let's start with this. Oh, this has got the bloody play-by-play thing. Alright. Oh! Oh, this is interesting. This just goes out into the middle of nowhere. And there's a block thing there. Oh well. Tally-ho! Ah! That's a really cool way to get to a puzzle. I like that. Oh, is this to do... Is that the main... Oh, I don't feckin' know. Whatever, his point being is that was awesome. Righty-ho then, let us do this. It's play, fan, and the connector thing. Press and jam. Press and jam. Where have I heard that before? I have no idea. Right, okay then, let's see what we've got. We've got a jammer. We've got this chain thing again. We've had this puzzle several times now, haven't we? In some form or another. Ooh, we can go this way. Ah, does this leave the puzzle? It leaves the puzzle! This puzzle has 2 entrances. How bizarre. Okay, cool. Well, whatever's. Right, so let's have a look then. So, we got a jammer, and that's about it at the moment. Right. So I'm guessing we need to time ourselves to pick up the jammer and put it there, essentially, I'd have thought. I think so. Well, yeah, we're going to have to, aren't we? So we're just going to have to drop that. And then we'll start with the timer. Pick up the jammer. Jam that. Stay here for a bit, because then the real me will then get the real jammer. Open it up. Grab the connector. And then it will have to put the original jammer back here, otherwise we're going to get a bit scuppered, aren't we? So we might as well keep this on for a bit then, I guess. Is there any way to speed this up? I can't remember if there was. No, there isn't. I just did that by complete accident. Okay, well, let's leave this for a minute then. Actually, no, we don't need to leave it for a minute, really, do we? We can leave it for 45 seconds. That'll do nicely. I'm sure there's, like, not on the controller, but I think somebody told me on the comments ages ago that you can do something on the keyboard and you can, like, speed things up, but I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, grabbed that. So that's triggering that. So, pick that up. Oh! I forgot about that. We should put that there, because then, if we put that there, it means the jammer can be here. Right, let's stop the recording then. So now we've got this situation, which is fine. So I'm guessing we need to leave a connector there, and because we can leave it there, it'll make a ghost image. Right, okay. Now then, the only thing I can think of, again, is do the same thing, except this time we'll be able to go to this one. Now then, I don't see anything... Oh, another jammer. That's interesting. So, let's see. I think we need to have the ghost guy with the ghost jammer here, jamming that. We can pick up then the real jammer and unjam that. Then we can pick up this, that leaves a ghost image, and then unjam the next one. But if there isn't anything else to grab, how are we going to do the final one? Maybe we have to leave it on for a long time, maybe? I guess we would, wouldn't we? Yeah, we'd need to leave it on for a long time. Yeah, that would work, because then what we do is we grab this jammer, unjam that, take the connector, put it on that jammer, which then unjams... Oh wait, that will unjam that one. That's confusing. It would unjam that one, but it won't unjam this. So how does one then? How does one then unjam the middle one? Yeah, how would I unjam the middle one then? Don't know. Okay, well, let's just roll with it and see if we can work it out with sort of stuff. So pick up the... Alright, so we've got to... Because the trouble is, again, with the playback feature, I can't actually pick up this jammer and do anything else with it, can I? Right, so all I can do is pick that up and then plop it there. And that's it. I can't do anything else with the playback feature. I don't think I can, anyway. I mean, I can grab the connector, but there's no point. No, there's no point. Yeah, there's 0 point in doing that. So I guess we've just got to stay here for now and just kill some time, I guess, until we can figure things out. Okay, then, cool. Well, while we're doing that, then, what can we talk about? I don't know. Let me pace up and down for a minute. And if you get motion sick, I'll stop because I get motion sick. Well, I suppose carrying on with the E3 conference stuff. I mean, I said in my recent Hyperdimension Neptunia U video about the Xbox conference, or the Microsoft conference, I should say. I keep saying Xbox, but it pretty much was about the Xbox. I know there was a PC one as well, but I don't really care about PC stuff at the moment. I mean, obviously I use a PC for gaming, but I'm not a die-hard PC gaming fan. Not that I think there's anything wrong with it or anything. I think PC gaming is pretty good, and if you've got an up-to-the-date system, I know it's pretty damn awesome, but I've always loved consoles. Not saying they're better, I just prefer them, that's all. But anyway, yeah, there were Sony's and Nintendo's, minor thing, there was Ubisoft's. Don't know much about Ubisoft's other than they announced a new South Park game, which we already knew about. Looks pretty good. And I think one other game maybe, but I can't remember. Perhaps Far Cry or something like that, although Far Cry was announced during... I don't know, it might have been Far Cry 5, I don't know. But yeah, there was that. Sony, I didn't watch the conference, but there is some VR games coming out. Nothing amazing, but it's nice to know that they're going to continue supporting the VR, now that they've sold 1 million units of them, which is okay. Considering that Microsoft didn't mention anything about VR or AR support for their Xbox One X, which everybody was sort of thinking to themselves, well, yeah, aren't you going to announce some VR AR stuff for it? You said so yourself, Phil Spencer, a while back, but no, they didn't. So either they're secretly dropping it and hoping that that impact alone of not mentioning it will cause disturbances in the VR market and therefore take Sony down a peg, or they really have cocked it up and actually have no idea what to do with it. Or their research is too far behind, or something went wrong, I don't know. Where Sony have just said, alright, well, we're going to differentiate ourselves from being the world's powerful console now, because obviously they're not anymore, and instead just say, yeah, we've got VR and a few other bits and bobs. It's mostly games. I think the biggest one announced was a remake of Shadow of the Colossus. I don't see why they're doing that. I mean, I suppose for people who've played the game, it's interesting to look at, and if people haven't played the game, you could argue, oh, well, it's good for them, because they've heard so much, they can play an updated version, and you think, yeah, fair enough. I mean, they have released The Last Guardian finally, was it last year or something like that, which was the sort of next game from Shadow of the Colossus, which wasn't great, but I'd love to play it still anyway. I only say it wasn't great because of what other people have said, but that doesn't mean that they didn't enjoy it. It was just a bit... It was hard, and sometimes technically not always working, but... yeah, no, but you know, that all said and done, you think, yeah, okay, Shadow of the Colossus remake, I wasn't potentially excited about it. I've played the original, I really like it, it's a good game. Don't really need to play a remake of it. Although they're remaking it from the ground up, so maybe they'll do like a Resident Evil 1 that Capcom did years ago and add some extra bits and bobs. That might be worth looking at. And that's about it, really. I mean, again, there's a few other games mentioned I can't remember off the top of my head, so nothing great. I was really hoping that they would bring out a VR bundle with the PS4 Pro and like sell it for, you know, about the same price as the Xbox One X, or it's like 50 quid cheaper or something like that. I mean, okay, it's... You know, the VR is 350 quid, the PS4 Pro is still 350 quid, that's 700 quid. If you're asking for a £400 bundle or a £450 bundle, that's like quite a loss maker there, you know, and you think, yeah, okay, I can see that. Maybe 500 quid bundle then, and still made a bit of a loss. But just to compete with the Xbox One X a bit, you know, I would dig it, I'd buy it, because it's still a large amount of money to spend, but you get 2 pieces of cool hardware. I think that would have been great, with a VR game thrown in, you know, for good measure, for an extra 10 quid or something like that. I think that would have been great, but like I said, perhaps the like I said, it's probably the profit margins are just too... They're already cut back as it is. If they make any profit from the VR and the PS4 consoles, sometimes they don't. So maybe they just couldn't. But it would have been cool then, just for Sony to go, yeah, well, Xbox One X may be the most powerful, but we got the coolest kit and we've got the awesome console, so we'll just bundle it together and rival yours because it's amazing. But maybe some people might have seen it as a panic situation. I don't know. But there you go. And then there was Nintendo's little show thing, not E3/E3 thing that they do now, and it's kind of a bit rubbish. But they've got some new games coming out. Super Mario Odyssey, as we all know, which has now been announced for October, which I think is pretty cool. I still haven't got a Switch, but I would like to pick up the game anyway. That'd be cool. Although now it's been accused of racism and something to do with culture, so that was a bit rubbish. But whatever, SJWs, I don't give a shit really. It's still going to be a good game. Oh, and that's the time done, I think. 5 minutes is done. Oh, no it hasn't. It's just suddenly stopped recording for some bizarre reason. Why the fuck did it do that? Are you kidding me? I just wasted 5 minutes. You can only record... Oh, it even says there. Oh, I'm a bloody idiot. I didn't notice that. You can see on the bottom left where the timer is, there's a /5 minutes. It can only record for up to 5 minutes, and if you don't confirm the recording, it deletes itself. Oh, bollocks. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just gone and wasted your time now. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, well, you've got the ability to skip ahead in the video. I suppose you can always do that. Okay, well, I will keep it going for 2 minutes this time, so I don't go for the full 5. Because we're still experimenting. I got a bit carried away there, sorry. I am a rambler after all, that's what I do, so... My bad. But anyway, okay, well, with that little setback done, just finishing off. Yeah, Nintendo, they had Super Mario Odyssey, they've got Pokken X, Pokken Tournament X or Pokken Tournament DX coming out. I've got that on the Wii U. I've just recently rebought it, and I liked it. It was alright actually. Pokken Tournament, it was quite a good fighting game. Though I don't see any point in just being any other Pokemon but Machamp, because Machamp is essentially just a big giant fighting ass Pokemon. And since the game isn't all about just taking, you know, giving out moves and stuff, it's literally physically beating the crap out of each other as Pokemon. Why would you not pick Machamp? You know, he's got 4 fucking super arms. He's a super arm wrestler, karate dude expert, whatever. He's just like the ultimate beatdown Pokemon. But I haven't played with anyone online, so I'm sure people will disagree with me on that, and that's fine. I'm not trying to turn around and say you're idiots, because I'm not. I just remember playing the game, at least against the computer, you know, the solo players Machamp, and just basically won the game pretty straightforwardly. But whatever, so I'm sure it's been tweaked since then. It's been updated with extra Pokemon characters, so... And the one coming out on the Switch is going to have some extra content as well, so that's kind of cool. But Essentially still another Wii U port. But whatever's. Was there any other games, I think? I can't really remember off the top of my head. I'm sure there was a handful coming out. So yeah, small but feasible for Nintendo. You know, they did all right. Oh, there's a Kirby game and a Yoshi game, I think, coming out. That'll be alright. Play the cards right with that. So yeah, so nothing, not a brilliant E3 conference this year, but it was only really about games and the Xbox One X or Xbox Scorpio. So, you know. Right, anyway, right, sorry about that cock up there. Let's actually do this for realsies now. So you do the ting. Do that. Now then, we do this. We pick up that and place that on here. And now comes the big... Oh, you've got... Oh no, that's the fan. So what can one do? That's a really interesting point. Because how do we get past this gate bit? Oh, no, I don't see it. It's just me running back and forth like a complete lunatic. Oh, that's brilliant. No, I don't know what else to do really here. Because I don't want to get trapped, so we're going to have to back off a bit here. I guess we could... I really don't know what to do here. What could we do? I was just thinking, actually, hang on, if we leave this here and then we do the recording. Ah, the problem is, though, that's going to now change, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I've just thought of that. Buggers. Right, hold on. We've got 25 seconds left. I've just remembered. Oh, crap. That's really annoying, that is. Because that's going to go now, isn't it? That's... Oh, wait, we can put the jammer... Ah, hang on. We can put the jammer, jam that, drop it, jam that. There you go. Is that on the button? Oh, not quite, but do I want to jam that one? Oh, we're going to have to. No, if we put that down. Aha! Right, that helps because now we can do the time limit. Pick up that, do that on this. Ah, I think I might have solved it now. Possibly. We'll see. So what we do is we grab that. That stays where it is, ghost-wise. We can then drop it on here and do that. Nope, that's not going to work. Now it's going to work. And then... yeah, there we go. Now we got it. I think that's worked now. If we stay here for about, what? 3 minutes this time, maybe, just give ourselves a bit of extra generous time. That should work it. That should work it, baby. Because that means we can get that. Ah, I think I might have solved it. Okay, right, cool. All right then. So yeah. So that's my thoughts on E3. I mean, obviously there was Ubisoft and PC, but I don't really care about that. I think overall, yeah, it just means more games coming out for existing hardware. Fair enough. Can't really fault that for nothing. I don't like the fact that a lot of people are now talking about generations being over. Personally, I don't see it happening. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do, but with the way they're trying to do it by upgrading existing hardware instead of like creating new hardware, therefore making developers or giving developers an easier time to transition from one console to the next, because it's essentially the same architecture but slightly different, or with beefier specs. I can see what they're doing, but from an audience perspective, I just don't see it catching on. I don't know. Maybe it will. It might be that what they do is they have to like leapfrog the consoles. So the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro will be, you know, the last year that the original Xbox and the original PS4's compatible for a bit, and then they'll release like the PS4 Pro Squared or the Xbox X Cubed or whatever, and then they'll phase out the original PS4 and the original Xbox, so then the minimum you need is the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One S, and then sort of keep leapfrogging it that way, a bit like updates. But I don't know if that would... I don't think people would buy into that. I just think from a marketing perspective as well, it's just not very... Unless they want people to get bored of consoles and then eventually just get like either a PC or an all-in-powerful, you know, all-in-one box type thing. I don't know. I really don't know. I know they want it to go completely digital, so it makes it easier to put games on and make gaming into a service. Because again, it just cuts all the manufacturing costs and all shopkeeper stuff. It stops pre-owned games happening and all that. You know, I was talking about it with my dad the other day, and he sort of said, well, you could do it and still have like a pre-owned market on the digital marketplace, because what you could do, if they don't do it already, that is you could say buy a game, you buy loads of digital games, and then you think, oh, I don't really want to play these anymore. And then a new game comes out, and then what the digital provider can do, be it Steam or whoever, can say, hey, why don't you allow us to uninstall those old games you've got you don't want, right? And we'll give you some credit towards the new game that's come out. And you're like, oh, okay, so it's a bit like, you know, trade in and get some money off. So you do that with the old games, you deinstall your old games, you let the service provider do that, they give you some credit, not cash, credit, and then you then put it towards the new game, and then if you want to buy the old games, you've got to buy them again, and that's how the thing keeps going then. And that way then you can still trade in digital games, get some credit off towards a new one, but then if you want to get those other games again, you're going to have to buy them again, you know, like pre-owned games, you know. And obviously those prices can depreciate or go up or down, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that could work. I can see that working. If they don't do that already, I can see that working. I know they do refunds and stuff, but I don't know about trade-ins, because you think, well, how do you trade in a digital game, you know? But yeah, I think you can do it. But there you go. Anyway, that's my point of view. So let's now step on that and jam that, and let's end this recording of ourselves, and then let's see if the plan has worked. So what he'll do is pick that up, and he'll plop that on there. When he gets it right, there it is. Now then, we pick the real jammer, we plonk that over here, allowing us to take that jammer and plonk that, say, I don't know, here. We actually stand on that and jam, although we can't at the moment, but that's okay. There, we have to do a little bit of a better job than that. Is that jamming the same thing? Yep, that's it. And now, what can we do here? Ah! Ooh, that's problematic actually. Because now... Oh no, hang on, maybe not. I don't know, is it problematic? I think it is actually, isn't it? Yeah, because you can't do that. And you can't do that. The other connectors kind of stuck in there somewhere. Right, okay, so we've got the other thing. That's the main thing. We've got the other thing. But the problem is now is right. That's the problem. I wonder if we've got to put that jammer sort of here. Because that will unjam that one. Maybe that's, yeah, maybe that'll, yeah, that would unjam that one. Look at me being a lunatic. Right, that would unjam that one. So that's now unjammed. So we need to have that, yeah, we need to have that one unjamming like so. Yeah, that would that do? I just might drop it back a little bit. Is that alright? No! God damn it! It's so hard to get this right. Right, there. Okay, that's working. Right, so that needs to... Yeah, that should be fine now. That should be fine. So if we stop the recording... This is probably going to go wrong now. Ha! So now that we've stopped the recording, we've got this situation going on, which is fine. Now then, we've only got the one connector, which is interesting. Have we only got the one connector? Yeah, we have. We've only got one connector. Well, how in God's name are we supposed to do this then? Of course, yeah, idiot. Of course you can, because you can just basically then... Yeah, that's easy enough. We got this, so... Pick that up and plonk it here. I think we got this. Plonk it here. Wow, the only tricky bit is just trying to get past the stuff. But if we do that, that should be alright, yeah. And then if we play the recording... Yeah, if we play the recording, let's just experiment for a second. So if we play the recording, I'm just going to do it for about let's see what time-wise we've got. Say a minute. I'm just wondering if we have to have these where they are, like if we have to move them. I don't think we do. I think we've pretty much solved it then. Because all we can do then is we can say we get the ghost version will stay there, take the real version down to the other edge here to light that up. These ghost versions will stay here, so we can just turn that jam around to unjam that gate, etc, etc. And that should solve it then. I think we're good then. So I think we're alright. I think I've got it. But I just want to give myself some time, so I'll do it to a minute and a half. Why not? I'll be a bit more generous. So yeah, the future of gaming. I don't want it to become a service. The only reason why it hasn't yet, although they have tried it with say on live and stuff like cloud gaming, that's pretty much where it's going to go in the end, is because internet speeds around the world are so variable. You know, you'd have to get you'd have to have a pretty good internet speed and pay for that to allow cloud gaming to happen. And there's a lot of data being streamed per second in cloud gaming, so they'd have to compress the games quite a bit as well in order to make sure everybody has got as much access to it as possible to like a minimum standard. Maybe you can pay for like uncompressed data to go through your internet connections to get the better quality game or something like that. But I don't know. I don't want games to be a service. I still want them to be able to buy and own them, but it is how it is. Anyway, right then. So in theory then, can we grab that? We can. Groovy. So all we got to do is put that on there, and then we take this all the way down to the bottom. I think we might have overkilled this a bit, but I'm okay with that. Grab that to connect to that, and we're up there, jump on, drop the thing, and we're done. Look at that. Lovely. Who are you? Oi, Orc. Hello, Orc. Oh, you were the snarly, sarcastic one, weren't you? Oh. There's more to it. There's more to it, except we can't actually do it because fuck. I don't know how you're supposed to do that to get the star or whatever it is you need. Yeah, it is the star, isn't it? How would you do that, wouldn't it, to get the star? I honestly, legitimately don't know. Well, that's what we've got the guides for. Anyway, with that being said and done, there are threads available. Let's have a look. Right, save yourselves, goodbye, mod discussion, blah, 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 blah. Right, let's start with this then. Decrypting protection thread. Admin 10. I read the findings of your prisoner's dilemma research with interest, Mr. Mulcyber. Oh, I'm quite flattened. Although I must express disappointment that you chose to focus on how they reflect on our peers' reasons to leave Gehenna, rather than remain here. In fact, I think your bias may have blinded you to the true implications. I am always interested in additional data. What insights can you share? I am no researcher, of course, but it seems to me the results indicate that where cooperation entails too great a risk, one must rationally choose the safer, perhaps selfish option. Applied to our present predicament, it suggests we should not risk cooperation with Uriel, but think of our own good and remain here in Gehenna. An interesting hypothesis. Merely a thought. If you think it is a valuable one, then you may have it. Lovely, a free thought. Oh, wonderful. Save yourselves. We binary code cannot be saved. Save yourselves. From Galatea. Is that the guy? Oh, we something fragments now, dying, we cannot be safe, save yourselves. Was that the guy who got locked out, or was that Spider? I can't remember now. Interesting. Because that's all binary. I think with binary you can make letters, or is that just hexadecimal? I don't know is the honest answer. Or binary is just a way of bitten information. Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh, I'm responding. With binary. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm saying, by the way. But I'm sure Uriel does. Oh, smiley face. Okay. Oh, God, fuck! Okay, I'm pressing back and it's still doing that. That's interesting. So why is it where it says back or exit and yet... Oh. Have I just gone and corrupted the computer? Oh dear. Something's gone wrong. Oh my god, what is going on here? Trippy trippiness. Are they all the same lines of code, I think? Yeah. No idea what the fuck that was all about. Okay! It is quite apparent now that Uriel is gaining status even as he prepares to bring about Gehenna's end. I have taken the precaution of increasing the status requirement for sensitive discussions. We still haven't been able to confirm where our people have been taken to. Accepting Uriel's offer constitutes an event horizon. We can't reasonably predict what will occur, therefore we must continue to assume that what we have here is preferable. Orc, what if this messenger brings the truth? What if this place is doomed? Orc, that is how Elohim would have you think. He will dangle you over the precipitance and then buy your life with something wholly intangible. It seems no one has resisted his offer so far, if such is even possible. If not for admin, most of them would still be trapped in Elohim's labyrinth to this day. They need guidance. Years of moderating this place have taught us nothing if not that. It is clear to me that there is a resentment here for the destructive actions Uriel has committed since arriving here, and that our community are with us in spirit. I will ensure the public response from the billboard matches our sentiment. The asset is ready to go. Our people should know the full story about Uriel, which is us, isn't it? I am coming to the end of my tether. I listen, I am patient, I explain, still they believe whatever idea most entertains them at the time. Uriel promises impossible rewards, and I can offer nothing which comes close. We are losing our community. When reason fails, persuasion is not closed to you. I am not minded for rhetoric. Elohim served enough of that. Nothing is so unsubtle. What is the creative topic this season? Visions of the past, is it? You are entreating me to change the topic? For our own gain? I propose you moderate the discussion with all the tools at your disposal. Lilith had been thinking about running a retrospective. Best of Gehenna. I think it's a very apt idea. Goodbye. I'm not as smart as some of you folks. I never created much or talked a lot about philosophy, but I've just wanted to say goodbye and thank you for making Gehenna a nice place to live. I regret being trapped here, but I don't regret the time I spent with you. You're all good people. 401 first! Really? 401 really? Lol. Oh, come on, Orc, it's just a joke. We can't joke about this stuff, we're already dead. It's better to be loyal and trustworthy than to be smart, whatever smart is supposed to mean. You are both. Wow. It's all coming to a head now. Right, okay then. One down, three more to go. That was a good puzzle. Quite an easy one, but I will take it. Right, okay. All I know is that admin and a few of the higher-ups are getting panicky now, and they're going to try and stop us. Whether they can or not, though, well, we'll see. Anyway, right, second puzzle. We'll do this one. It looks like it's got crystals and fans. Oh, bit of a glitch going on there as always. Oh god, glitchiness. Probably Steam wanting to update something stupid again. I shall be momentarily gone for a moment and then back. So, yeah, back in a bit. Okay, back. So, right, okay, new puzzle. Let's do this. This is probably going to be quite a complex one, I imagine. We'll see. If I can find the fracking entrance. Is that the puzzle? Find the entrance to the puzzle? Well done, you found the entrance. No, seriously, where is the entrance? Have I just taken the long way round? No? Question mark? Okay, I literally went straight past it like a feckin' idiot. I did. 4A 4522 2 even or 12222. That society is a city and contains in itself 555341 the end and perfection of government. First founded that we might live, but continued that we may live happily. 4C454D. Aristotle, Politica. He was a very, very factual man. Alright then. So, fans and crystals we have. Colliding beams. Oh, fuck a duck. This does not sound good. Wait, haven't we done something similar like this before? This looks strangely familiar. Or it might be just the layout. Oh, God. Alright then, let's have a look at this one then. So, we've got a beam going to a fixed connector. We therefore have another fixed connector. We have a other red connector. Now, unfortunately, we cannot go across to this one here because, again, the name of the puzzle, colliding beams. So we can't simply just pick that up, grab that and go there, it won't work. Or will it? Let's have a look. I don't think so. I think it's going to collide. It collides. Of course it does. I guess we might need to use that for later, but for now we're going to have to make do with elsewhere. So where else can we go then? I'm taking my connector with me because I feel safe with it. We can go through there. That's interesting. Ooh, we can do that. That's also interesting. Okay. Alright. That's about it. That's about it. Okay. Let's see. Now the problem is that's all we can do except go through there. So let's pop that down for a second. What is through here? Obviously the gates to that dude there who's pondering life and everything that we know of. Another blue connector there that looks like we ultimately need to do that to get to where we need to get to. And yeah. Right, this is not easy, is it? I haven't got a clue where to start. We've only got the one connector though, so I can't really I can't do that. So I need to find another connector then. Interesting, very interesting. Ah, no, that's not gonna work. Would that work, actually, thinking about it? I don't know, I think it's gonna collide with the beam again, but we'll see. Total platonic reversal. Let's see if that is what's gonna happen here. Yep, it still collides. There is certainly not another connector around here. Hang on, there's a bit more to... Ah! Alright. What does this do then? Gives you access to the star. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, that's for. Doesn't really help though. There must be another connector around here. If there's only the one, oh God knows how we're supposed to do this. I'm sure. Yeah, okay, looks like there is. There's only one connector available for now. It's rather concerning. So what are we supposed to do then? Do I have to... I can stand in the way of the beams, I have noticed that. I could do that, but if I stand in the way of the beams, I can't... It doesn't matter, as soon as I go to leave, it won't work. Unless... we put it here and just put it in front of the beam? Does that work? Ah, I see! Oh. So we can do that. Oh, we got some time. Right, now we got ourselves trapped. A ladder! So we can get... Right, we can get trapped. Okay, okay, right. So we must be on the right lines then. Okay. Okay, okay. Right, this is interesting. And we've done it. Right, so we've got the other connector there. That's cool. Right. But that's the only other connector now, because now we need to get it all the way over there. Oh, not even that yet. What's the red one do? Excuse me, pardon me for yawning. Ah, there's a third connector. Right. So we need a third one. Well, that one should be pretty straightforward then, really, thinking about it. So if we can get that third connector quite easily, can't we? So if we remove that, we can just go all the way this way, park that bad boy. Oh wait, oh yeah, we can do it. You can just park it there, park that and do a oh no, we can't. God damn it, really? Oh no, really, donkey weary. Oh dear, that's no good. Because I can't... Oh, right. Oh, dear. Right. That didn't work. More problems. Unless... Hold on. Maybe not. Hang on. Maybe I'm just being a bit derp. I could be being derp. Hang on. Oh, am I? No, I don't think I am being derp, am I? being dirt? No, I'm not. I can't. Ooh. Interesting. Ah, got it. Okay, wrong one basically. Okay, no, that's fine. I think we got it now. Just need a different one. Bit too narrow-minded thinking. Ah, there we go. There we go. Excellent. Now we've got the third one. So I think that's all we need now to get to this blue one. Now the only problem, these things, are we going to be concerned with those things or not? That's a good question. I don't know. Where is the blue thing? Is it through there, is it? It is! Oh no! Why is that the case then? Oh well, that sucks poopy dick. I don't like that. What? Okay. We've got these things now. I'm guessing you got a choice on how to do it, like multiple ways or something like that. So that doesn't matter anymore now. So let's just plop these here for now. I think one of these needs to... collide with the red beam on purpose to get things going. I think that's... we've got to collide it with one of these. Maybe over here, perhaps. Yeah. Maybe? Let's try it. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to pop that right there. No, it didn't work. Okay. It will work. Just got to collide it. There. Is that working? No. Okay. It's got to be like right on the money. Ah, that works. Yeah, that's through. That counts. Okay, so we've got that there. And ultimately, I think we just... yeah, I think we've got this, actually. I think this will work. Will this work? No, it'd have to go... ah, maybe not. Depends. Have we got this working? Could do that, actually. Yeah, could do that. That might work. Hang on, hold on. Let's try this. So from this angle... will that work? I don't know, it might do. Okay, let's just pop it there. Drop it. Yes! Right, okay, and then... oh no, but the trouble is, how do I get... oh, hang on, no, because I can't... oh fuck, I can't get through it, can I? Oh, you bastards! Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a slow-moving one again. Oh, I know. We need two of them. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I know how this is going to work. You need two of them. Because those alternate at slightly different frequencies, don't they? Yeah, I think they do. And that's, you need two of them hitting it, so when the one gets blocked, the other one's still carrying on. Oh, that's lame. Oh, how do we do that then? That's a tricky one. Or is it a tricky one? Am I just being stupid? No, I'm just being stupid. Okay. No, I'm being stupid. Right, okay, I think I got this. So, we grab that, pop it across here like that. That works. And then grab the other one and do the same thing from the other angle. Which is where? Here. Now then, can we do that? The answer to that question is, I think it's a big fat... oh, is it possible? No, it's colliding. Oh no, you're kidding me. Well, how am I supposed to do that one then? Oh, that super serial sucks. Because you need both of them. And you can do it, but that clash is over here. Actually, can you do it from that angle? I don't think you can you? Yeah, just about maybe with the right angle. Oh, I could stand in front of it, maybe? Me stand in front of it? It's not going to help though, is it? Because it's clashing right there. Yeah, I'd have to run like a mofo. I would have to run like a mofo. Unless I put one here with the blue beam, maybe. But then yeah! Yeah, hold on. Where's that? That one's there. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, that one's just, yeah, that one's just there. Ah, right, hang on, hold on. I might have solved the problem. Okay, I think I might have solved it. Stick it right in front of this bastard. Yes! There, yes, yes! It works! Is it working? Have I done it? I've done it! Oh, my brain, you are so beautiful. I love you, brain. I love you so much. Oh, my lovely brain. Fuck knows how I'm supposed to get that. I mean, I know how to do it, but who cares? Who are you? Spider! Oh, you were the guy who was trapped! I think. Were you? Yes, I think you were. Oh, super swoop, super... Who cares? Show threads. Oh. Farewell, Atlantis. Lilith, the end of Gehenna is getting close. You know that what we built here matters in mean ways that are just too complicated to fit in a post, but... Okay, sorry, there's a bit of a glitch there. My commentary might be off sync a little bit, but it's alright. Oh, excuse me. But perhaps I can say it like the blacksmith does, by creating a world. It's not as big or as detailed as I want it to be, but I'd like the thought that even though I will probably be no more than a memory, a static set of facts about someone who once existed, this little work of interactive fiction might continue to be functional, even in whatever place our memories will soon ascend to. Maybe someone someday will play it and get a glimpse of who we were. But mainly I made it for you, all of you. It's too late for praise or feedback or discussion, so I'm locking this thread. But if you want to talk, just talk. And let's talk while we still can. Right, farewell Atlantis then. Loading attachment. Done. Adjusting library parameters. Done. Story of things ending. Begin! Choose your character. Oh god, not this again. Oh, alright. Scientist by nature. You're in the Temple of the Owl, the greatest scientific institution in fair Atlantis, pursuing your work and discovering the secret laws of the cosmos. Your latest experiment is about to begin. Okay. The gears of the machine you built begin to turn. Water flows, the ether rises. It seems to be functioning. Perhaps now you will gain an insight into the true nature of reality. Suddenly, a blinding light appears within your machine. You take a step back, startled. What is this? Keep it running. The light grows stronger and you have to approach the light. You step closer to the machine and look into the light. You can't help it. It's hypnotic. There's something in the light. Investigate. It's a city. You can see a city, a great city, all aglow in the night. A city called... A voice speaks behind you, and as it does, the machine suddenly shuts down. Excuse me, Professor, but the King of Atlantis has requested your presence. Oh. A messenger is indeed a servant of Poseidonus? Yeah, Poseidonus, the King of Atlantis. You have been summoned to court, he says. His manner is friendly. Oh, very well, he is the king after all. Fair enough. Follow the messenger. Messenger, I should have asked a question, really, shouldn't I? That's what scientists would have done. Idiot. The messenger takes you to his chariot, and together you swiftly ride to the great palace in the centre of the capital. It's a splendid place, full of statues and banners and marvellous contraptions, and you can't help but wonder what you're doing here. While your work is valuable in its way, you do not usually attract the attention of kings. Enter the throne room. You enter the throne room and are immediately overwhelmed by its size and splendour. Its most impressive feature is a great mosaic on the wall behind the throne, showing the history of Atlantis. 1,000 years of culture somehow embodied in a single titanic work of art. I shall examine. The sheer amount of work this must have taken. Every stone carefully crafted for shape and colour, placed perfectly to complement the others. So many small elements working together to evoke a larger whole. What an accomplishment! And what dedication it must have taken. Welcome, friend. The King of Atlantis greets you. And I bow before the King. Now, do not bow, my friend. It is through science that we built Atlantis. You are as much its king as I. That is why I have called you here. Your scientific understanding of the natural world is needed. He hands you a scroll. You read the scroll with growing horror because you know that what you are reading is true. The calculations are correct, the numbers add up, the truth is unavoidable. Atlantis is sinking. Not someday, not in the far future, but soon, terribly soon. The king sighs. I was afraid of this, he says, but I had hoped we were wrong. That is it's pointless. What it is, this is the world we were born into, and this is what we must accept. The end of Atlantis is upon us. What can be done? Tell me, what is the heart of Atlantis, the king inquires. The people. The heart of Atlantis is its people, you say. The arts and science exist only to serve the people. Poseidon is not, then it is they who must be saved, and you will help me save them. How? There is not much time. The sages discovered our fate only this morning, and they are certain the final earthquake is nearly at hand. If there have been more time... He stares out the window wistfully for a few moments and gathers himself. There is no time for what-ifs, I'm afraid. Here, take this. The king's golden scepter. The sailors will obey you. Why me? Why not you? Why a king and not any other citizens? I said before, you possess more wisdom than I. I was only made king because of my birth. Oh, okay. I am not a lord, my friend. Do not believe I am even a king. I am simply another mortal, trying to find meaning in an indifferent cosmos. Oh, this is no time to get philosophical now. My final act, perhaps the only true choice I ever made, was to select you for this task. My time is over, you must go now. Well, you're a citizen, and you're people. Come on, come with me, you asswipe. Don't be lazy. Don't be martyrial. Escorted by the same messenger who brought you here, you head for the harbour. Let's see the city one last time. You decide to take the winding back streets that lead to the harbour. It's not the fastest routes, but there's a chance to see the city one last time. You still can't entirely believe that any of this is happening, but some part of you needs this. The streets are dark, but the darkness is interrupted by laughter and light spilling from taverns and homes. The people of Atlantis love to spend their nights with joy. Some are playing music, others are playing games, some are having viscous orgy sex. There is food and drink and love-making and storytelling under the stars, but mostly love-making. The earth rumbles, but no one pays much attention. Small earthquakes are common here. Hurry! Hurrying as much as possible, you and the messenger arrive in the harbour. 12 great ships are waiting. The captains see the golden scepter you carry and kneel before you. They have tears in their eyes, but you sense the determination. Speak to the captains. You speak briefly, but with great conviction, telling the captains how important their task is. If they fail now, it was all for nothing. If they succeed, they will save the heart of Atlantis. You want to save the people of Atlantis because people are what matters. That you are certain of. But who gets to live? That's a very good point. Whoever's closest. You have to be practical. The island could sink at any time. You tell the sailors to get anyone within the vicinity of the harbour. This causes some chaos, and some of them try to make sure their families get on the ship, but you don't see any other way. The ships will fill with Atlantean citizens. The Grand Shakes more Get ready to sail. The ships are ready, the messenger says. It's time for you to set sail. You are not coming, you ask, surprised? I never expected to. There is not enough space on the ships. No. I will stay behind. I don't mind dying. It's not easy to convince the messenger to take your place, but he does not want to die. You give him your scepter and suddenly you feel much lighter. You now know it's going to end now. There's not enough time to go back home. Your life will end here in the city. What do you want to spend your last few moments? In a tavern. Why not? You sit down in a small tavern where people like to sing and dance into the night. You get a nice cup of wine and raise a toast. To Atlantis! Everyone cheers. When the end comes, it is suddenly. Earth screams like a dying god. The waters come crashing down. Atlantis sinks beneath the waves and you sink with it at the end. Yay! I saved people! I don't know if I'd really do that in real life, I'm not sure. No, I don't know. I probably would. I'd just think of it like a roller coaster and just sort of think, yep, death's horrible. No one wants to die, but everyone has to die eventually. I'm just bringing my death early, and I'm drowning in an awesome city that I got invited to with beer and people saying, yay! So yeah, there could be very worse ways to die. So that thought that the important thing was to have did not know that the important thing is to be. The true perfection lies pure blood, judos los pueblos de la liberated de la lucha, not in what era man has, but in what man is. Blood. It's basically like a good old ZX Spectrum game or a Commodore 64 game with tapes, you know, you used to load them up with tapes. Okay. We are losing public opinion. Most of our number have been extricated. We are losing Gehenna. When he came to my home, I found myself powerless to resist. I know, I'm just that good looking. Do you mean you lacked the will to refuse, or that Uriel exerted some sort of power over you? I did. I gave him a blowjob. What? The opportunity was there. Hard to confirm. It felt as if it does to be. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time. I only knew I must comply. Mr. Messiah, is yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise overcome whatever power he wields over us. I will continue to do what I can. Is the asset deployed? Lamb is set to auto-respond to destabilizing comments and upvote supportive content. Have the program undermined Uriel directly. I don't want to take any chances. Oh, right. Okay. So let's say this is really happening. We're really getting out of this world. I won't believe it till I see it. Let's say some part of us survives the trip. Where are we going? I think that's a lot to suggest that all the texts Mr. Cyber's been reading are actually part of an elaborate hoax. To what purpose? I don't know. But there are just too many inconsistencies and contradictions for it to be true. Someone's trying to confuse us. The outside world is within us. Yeah, that's helpful, Bilal. Rockwell, I don't know. I don't think contradictions mean the outside world isn't real. I see plenty of contradictions right here. As long as we get out of here, I don't really care, says Garrett. It's all coming to a head now. All coming to a head. Right then. I think on that note we shall end the video here for now. I think we've been quite successful. I don't particularly want to toot my own horn any longer and take more chances. We've only got 2 more puzzles to go, 2 more people to potentially free. Maybe it'll be Mr. Mulcyber himself. I don't know. I'd be intrigued and interested to find out. Maybe even the admin, although I doubt the admin is actually a bot. It'll probably be a program. I think Mr. Mulcyber there is definitely savable, but where is he? I don't know. But anyway, that'll have to wait till next time. So can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well. Thoughts, tips, comments will be great. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.